Broadcasting live from Riddicks via OBS Studio Broadcast Center at Centennial Sportsplex. This is GNASH Hockey on the Middle Tennessee Sports Network as we are wrapping up Week 2 of the 2025 GNASH postseason. And we're on Rink A with another doubleheader tonight. First up, it's the second Henry Hine Cup Winners Bracket Semifinal. 3-seed Father Ryan taking on 2-seed and defending champs Rutherford Rampage. The winner of this game will play Station Camp Liberty Creek next Thursday night in the Winners Bracket Final in Antioch. And then another Preds Cup elimination game. It's a Losers Bracket quarterfinal between the surprising 8-seed Tennessee Outlaws, who beat JP2 MLK last week, the 5-seed, and the 3-seed Montgomery Bell, who are going to be real ticked off after having their offensive attack stifled in big ways by Ravenwood on Monday night. After tonight, there'll be 6 teams. Actually, there'll still be 6 teams left in the High Cup after tonight, but just 4 left in the Predators Cup going into next week's action. All right, let's go over the final scores from Monday night. In the Predators seed semifinals, it was the 4-seed Ensworth-Nolensville Lipscomb beating 4-seed Summit Page 4-1. So the scores were a reversal of their seeds. And in the other Preds Cup Winners Bracket semi, it was Ravenwood beating Montgomery Bell 3-1. That was the exact same final score of their regular season meeting back in October. In the first Henry Hine Cup Winners Bracket semifinal, Station Camp Liberty Creek beat Centennial FRA 4-3. McLean Gregory scoring the game winner with 2:45 left in regulation. And then the first 2 elimination games in the Hine Cup took place. It was the 5-seed Brentwood knocking out the 8-seed Montgomery County Rangers 8-3. And 6-seed Independence BAUSN Nashville Christian knocked out 7-seed Mount Juliet Wilson Central Green Hill 7-2. And that game was still going on when we got off air. So let's just go over the seniors that Mount Juliet will be saying goodbye to. Kaz Cronrath, even though they got him on loan this year from the Outlaws, so he wasn't their goalie to begin with. And also Andrew Huffine, Bobby Camos, and Carson Slocum. That's 2 big losses on defense. I don't know if they have any other seniors, if I'm missing anybody, because they don't do social media. They're pretty much the only team in the entire league that doesn't do some form of social media. Most of them do it on Instagram, but Mount Juliet does not do any. And the schedule for tonight. So 3 games this evening, all here at Centennial. Coming up in a few moments here on Rink A, it's the other Hine Cup Winners Bracket semi. 3-seed Father Ryan taking on 2-seed Rutherford Rampage. 8:30 over on Rink B. Preds Cup Losers Bracket quarterfinal between 6-seed Franklin and 4-seed Summit Page. And then 8:40 here on Rink A, the other Preds Cup Losers Bracket quarterfinal. 8-seed Outlaws taking on 3-seed Montgomery Bell. And Zamboni's making its last round, so I'm not going to do stats until everybody is out on the ice and the warm-up clock is going, because risk leaving a lot of dead air. Like I said, the winner of this game will take on Station Camp Liberty Creek a week from tomorrow night, February 20th. On the North Ring in Antioch in the Hine Cup Winners Bracket Final. We're planning on bringing that one to you. And the loser of this game will play Centennial next Wednesday night in a Hine Cup Losers Bracket quarterfinal. So after tonight, we'll be halfway through the postseason. Actually, we'll be past halfway in the number of total possible games. The highest possible number of playoff games we could have is 30, 15 for each tournament, if both tournaments need to have their if necessary game. If both tournaments don't have their if necessary, then we'd have played 28 games. And if one needed it but the other didn't, that would be 29 games played. So after tonight, we'll have played 18 postseason games, and we'll have in the range of 10 to 12 left. The Preds Cup is only going to have a maximum of 5 games left after tonight. The winners bracket final, losers bracket semifinal, losers bracket final, and then both games of the final. So, yeah, we really are getting down to it. We really are getting to the end of the whole shebang. Of course, no games on Monday because it's President's Day weekend, and no games on Monday because it's President's Day weekend, and a lot of travel tournaments either go from Friday night to Monday or Saturday to Monday. Big news about Ravenwood that I missed. I got an email from Nate Landcamer, the Ravenwood manager, on Monday evening, late Monday afternoon. I didn't see it until I got home on Monday. I was wondering why Cooper Hill wasn't playing for Ravenwood. He is out for the rest of the season because he broke his thumb playing for the Junior Predators last Friday night. So, big loss for Ravenwood there, although they got some pretty good players who could pick up the slack, but still, Cooper Hill is a senior, and that's a harsh way for his GNASH career to end, especially because of the fact he didn't play the 2022-2023 season. He wasn't allowed to by the Junior Preds. That was his sophomore year. He helped Ravenwood win the Preds Cup in 2021-22, was barred from playing by the Junior Preds in 2022-23, and then came back last season. And then this was his senior year, and he breaks his thumb right when the playoffs have started. And it's a shame. Like, he had a hat trick against Hendersonville last week to open the postseason, like typical Cooper Hill, but then he gets hurt. All right, both teams are out on the ice warming up, so we're going to go over their playoff stats. First up, Father Ryan, coached by Kyle Dora, beat Independence BAUSN Nashville Christian in the first round last week, 5-2. So here are their player stats coming into tonight. Gage Hart, the leading scorer, has 3 points from 2 goals and an assist. Colin Sullivan has 2 points from goals. Ridgeway Lambert, 2 points from a goal and an assist. And Jude Whipple, Michael Jaskowski. It says Hudson. Okay, Hudson Laux plays for Hendersonville. He does not play. Holy crap, they gave that to the wrong 97. Parker Causey. It's supposed to be Parker Causey with that assist, not Hudson Laux. He plays for Hendersonville. Yeah, so Jude Whipple, Michael Jaskowski, and Hudson Laux each have a point from an assist. Moving on to goalie play, Jack Karpanek played in goal last week for the Irish. So his record in the postseason, 1-0-0, played the full 42 minutes. Goals against average of 2. He allowed 2 goals on 33 shots, turned away the other 31, and his save percentage in the postseason so far is .939. On to the Rutherford Rampage, coached by Mike Jones. Of course, the defending Hine Cup champs opened up the regular season with a dominant 10-2 win over Mount Juliet Wilson Central Green Hill last Monday, February the 3rd. So they got 3 players with 4 points each. Tucker Wilhelm and Dylan Welch each had a hat trick. So they have 4 points from 3 goals and an assist. Eddie Mays with 4 points from a goal and 3 assists. Logan Wolf, 3 points from a goal and 2 assists. Kyle Wolf, 2 points from a goal and an assist. Lucas Bardo, 2 points from assist. Kelvin McClendon, a point from a goal. And then Josh Wolf, William Haynes, Cooper Fiesel, Nick Hansen, Brennan Tellez, and Cody Jones all have a point from an assist. And moving on to goalie play, Jackson Wilson played in goal against Mount Juliet. So his record in the postseason right now, 1-0-0, played the full 42 minutes. Goals against average of 2 even, allowed 2 goals on 21 shots, turned away the other 19. His save percentage in the postseason so far is .905. As we are now down to the last 30 seconds of pregame warm-up before we fire off in this one. Ready to go with the start of this one. Jackson Wilson going to start in goal for the Rampage. Zach Fonsbeck making his first start of the postseason for the Irish. Be hoping he can recapture some of that magic that he had last year. He struggled quite a bit in the regular season this year. For this first period, Rampage will carry the puck from my left to right. Father Ryan from my right to left. Rampage won the regular season meeting 4-2 on September 23rd. They outshot the Irish 32-14 in that one. We'll see if Father Ryan can come back at him tonight. Rampage win the draw, turn it over at center. Puck sent back into the Rampage zone, and it's taken away at the blue line. Tucker Wilhelm brings it into the Father Ryan zone on the right wing side, passes across. Eddie Mays tried to go back across. It was slowed up by an Irish stick, and somebody from Father Ryan crashed into the net and dislodged it. That was Brendan Malloy. It was Malloy who had the puck at the Rampage blue line, shot it right off of Wilhelm, who forced it out to center. Draw is going to be to the left of Fonsbeck. It's won by Father Ryan, brought to center. And it's going down the right wing boards of the Rampage zone. Oh, and a hit there. Getting pushed into the boards was Holt Thompson. Puck put out in the slot. And there's a shot from Parker Causey. I think it's Parker Causey. Turned away. Passed out to the blue line, left point. Brendan Malloy shot. Didn't shoot it very hard. Oh, but they score. It comes down the left wing. And Parker Causey takes a shot from the left dot. And everybody was screened. Even Wilson in the bottom right-hand corner was wide open. And the puck slides in, and it's 1-0 Father Ryan with 13:05 to go in the first. Father Ryan with a puck in the Rampage zone on the right wing boards. Colin Sullivan backhanding it, and it's poked off the stick of number 98. Shot in the slot, blocked. Comes back up top, and a one-timer went off of somebody's body and just went past the net to the right of Jackson Wilson. Now a shot in the slot, and Sullivan off the right leg pad of Wilson. Taking that one-timer from the blue line was Thomas McTasney. Now back the other way goes Will Haynes. He stripped of the puck inside the Father Ryan zone. Coming around the boards to the far side. And it's held in. Brennan Tellez trying to put it out in front. Oh, Haynes whiffs on a one-timer, then gets off a backhander that it's stopped by Fonsbeck. Now the puck slides out to center, picked up on the near side by Colin Sullivan. Sullivan back in the Rutherford zone, whiffs on a shot on the right wing, gets the puck back, carries it around the net, passes out to the near side. Tried to pass out in front to Michael Jaskowski, and it's blocked and cleared down ice for an icing by the Rampage. 11:55 to go in the first. 1-0 Father Ryan. I don't think that's Parker Causey wearing number 97. I think he's wearing number 23. I'm going to have to ask Stephen Henry. Draws to the right of Wilson. Puck out on the right wing corner. Coming up the boards, held in by number 92. Okay, we got some Father Ryan players wearing numbers that they don't normally wear. Oh, Father Ryan player got tripped down low, and that's going to be a penalty. Oh, correction, it's Emma Causey got tripped behind the net. Okay, that is Curtis Newman wearing number 82. I thought it was 92. And going to the box for tripping for Rutherford is Logan Wolf. So Father Ryan get the first power play of the game up 1-0 with 11:30 to go in the first. Draw to the right of Wilson. Oh, won by the Irish, but then stolen. And here is Tucker Wilhelm, shot gloved and held on to by Fonsbeck. Colin Sullivan was carrying the puck out to the Rampage blue line. Wilhelm stole it, went right down Broadway, carried it to the net, and Fonsbeck with a big breakaway save. Draw to the right of Fonsbeck. The Irish with it. And they turn it over at center. Nick Hansen fires it back the other way. Behind the net with it, Curtis Newman. Trying to get around the far side of the boards. There was a hit in the left wing corner, and that's drawn a penalty. Father Ryan player with a hit on Tucker Wilhelm in the left wing corner. And it's number 97, the goal scorer. So there goes the power play for the Irish. Will be 4-on-4 for 91 seconds. 11:02 to go in the first. Father Ryan up 1-0. Draws to the right of Fonsbeck. Won by the Rampage. Shot in the left point, gloved and held onto by Fonsbeck. That shot came from Brennan Tellez. So they'll drop it to Fonsbeck's right again. Won by the Rampage, but turned over to the Irish, and it's cleared out by Brendan Malloy. Rampage get it back at center. Sent back into the Irish zone, but immediately grabbed and brought out. Here's Sullivan, right wing side of the Rampage zone. Drops it back to Newman. Oh, but it misses him, and now back the other way go the Rampage. Eddie Mays, left wing side of the Father Ryan zone. Pass across Tucker Wilhelm. Oh, it was hopping on him. Went off his stick and was hopping on him. Wouldn't settle down so he could take the shot. Under a minute left in the 4-on-4. Mays passing to Wilhelm, trying to turn around and get off a shot. He backhands it off of Fonsbeck. And now back the other way go the Irish. Gage Hart, left wing side of the Rampage zone, got brought down by Nick Hansen. That's going to be a penalty. Hansen stuck out the stick, and Hart ran into it with his stomach and fell over, and it's going to be a tripping call, and we're going to have a 4-on-3 situation. $10-11 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Father Ryan. So it'll be 4-on-3 for 40 seconds. Draw is going to be to the right of Jackson Wilson. And the puck comes to the Rampage net, and Wilson has to cover it up. So it's 4-on-4 for 4-on-3 for 36 seconds. Then that first Rampage penalty ends. Then it's 4-on-4 for about 28 seconds. Then the Irish go up to 5-on-4. Draw to the right of Wilson again. Won by the Irish. Rampage tried to clear, held in. Center point, it's Colin Sullivan backing out towards the blue line. Now he starts moving down the left wing, but he sends it to the front of the net. Intercepted and carried out by Brennan Tellez. Tellez into the Father Ryan zone on the right wing side. Knocked off the puck. Now back the other way come the Irish. Sullivan again, left wing side of the Rampage zone in front of backhander. Stopped by Wilson. And the rebound cleared out of the zone. First penalty to the Rampage is up. It's now 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. I think this is Sam Halloran wearing number 98 for Father Ryan, bringing the puck back into the Rampage zone. It's in the right wing corner. Now it's out on the far boards. Rampage can't ice the puck yet. Minute left in the Nick Hansen penalty. Kelvin McClendon with a puck out at center for the Rampage. Brings it back into the Father Ryan zone left wing side. Penalty time against the Irish is up. They're now on a 5-on-4 for 52 seconds. Cody Jones out at center with a puck for the Rampage. He's backing into his own zone. Now we'll fire it up the wall. No icing since the Rampage are shorthanded. 30 seconds left in the 5-on-4 for Father Ryan. Gage Hart, left wing side of the Rampage zone, chasing the puck to the end boards. Picks it up, comes around to the right wing side, passes up to the right point. Now across, and number 97 with a one-timer that misses the net to the right of Jackson Wilson. And a shot from the right point that's blocked and goes past the net. That's Danny Libby. Oh, and then unable to keep the puck in the zone at the blue line was number 97. Penalty time against the Rampage is up. They're back at even strength. Puck back in the Rutherford zone, and it's touched up offside by Gage Hart. 8:03 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Father Ryan. Draw going to be on the dot in front of the Rampage bench. Puck in the Rampage zone. Rutherford bringing it out. Sent up the far wall for an icing by Lincoln Galler. Draw is going to be to the left of Wilson. One by the Rampage out on the near side, cleared out by Miles Thompson. Irish send it back into the Rampage zone, picked up on the far wall by Kyle Wolf. Now he's out on the near side, almost left the puck behind him. Has to drop it back to Logan Wolf, and then Logan tried to pass it ahead. It went off the stick of number 7, Gavin Thornburg. And the puck stayed in the zone. Colin Sullivan carried down the slot, and now it's given away to Michael Jaskowski. Tried to back it into the front of the net. Logan Wolf knocks it away. Miles Thompson brings it out to center. Sullivan takes it back. Oh, but then he gives it away to Lincoln Galler. But Galler had gone into the Father Ryan zone before the puck, and they call him for offside. 7 minutes exactly to go in the first. Still 1-0 Father Ryan. Draw's going to be on the dot in front of the Irish bench. One by the Rampagers. Eddie Mays, left wing side of the Father Ryan zone, and the puck poked away. Now Tucker Wilhelm tried to put it in front, but it ended up going behind the net. Puck in the left wing corner. Mays had it knocked away, and it's cleared out by the Irish. It's back in the Rampage zone. Nick Hansen with it, passing it up the near side. It ends up back in the Father Ryan zone in the stick of Brendan Malloy, and he immediately clears to the far side at center. Hansen sends it back the other way, off the stick of Wilhelm. Now here's Mays in the Father Ryan zone, trying to get around the last defender. Malloy knocked the puck away. It's out at center. Oh, and then taken back by Mays. Number 23 whiffed on it. Now here is Tucker Wilhelm, a shot from the high slot inside the Father Ryan zone, blocked away by Fonsbeck. And now here is number 98 back in the Rampage zone, and the puck swatted away. Held in, number 23, taking a shot off the shins of Brendan Tellez. Colin Sullivan behind the net. Now he goes out to the high slot, a shot blocked by Wilhelm. And Dylan Welch is going to flip the puck out to center. Mays brings it back into the Father Ryan zone on the left wing side. Sends it around the wall. Puck coming back around to the near side. It's held in right of the blue line by Mays, and he backhands it towards the inboards. He's going to go to the bench for a change. Danny Libby with a puck for Father Ryan, and it poked away by Kelvin McClendon. But there to back him up and clear it out was Thomas McTasney. Back up Libby. Puck brought back into the Father Ryan zone. A shot knocked down by the glove of Fonsbeck. Now it's behind the net again. Now Harry Seeger's trying to put it out in front. He banks it off the right leg pad of Fonsbeck on a wraparound try, and then Kelvin McClendon carries it around to the left-hand side of the net. And his backhander wraparound attempt got away from him. Gage Hart brings the puck back into the Rutherford zone. Goes to the slot, a shot, gloved and held onto by Wilson. 4:40 to go in the first, still 1-0 Father Ryan. Okay, so according to this, it's Gavin Thornburg wearing number 97, but he's listed as number 43. Why is Hudson Laux being shown as number 97? He plays for Hendersonville. Okay, so Gavin Thornburg is listed as number 97. Okay, I'm going to. Puck put out in front, and a one-timer stopped by Fonsbeck at the other end of the ice. Puck passed up to the left point. Josh Wolf taking a shot. Stopped by Fonsbeck. And he's got it covered at the right-hand side of the net. 4:05 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Father Ryan. Draw is to the right of Fonsbeck. Won by the Irish. They bring it out to center. Brendan Malloy. Right wing side of the Rutherford zone. A shot stopped and held on to by Wilson. Draw is going to be to the left of Wilson. One by the Irish. Puck dropped down the wall, coming around. And McCausey sends it back behind the net. Dylan Welch trying to clear it out at the near side. Tucker Wilhelm's going to carry it out to center. Wilhelm into the Father Ryan zone. The puck poked away. He gets it back, takes a shot that misses the net to the right of Fonsbeck from the slot. Now the puck ends up back in the Rampage zone. It's behind the net. And McCausey puts it out in front off the stick of Wilson. He deflects it away from the front of the net, held in. Here's Curtis Newman moving down the right wing boards. Trying to back it in front, score! Noah Deffenbaugh was waiting in front of the net, and it went off his stick and in to the wide open net, and Father Ryan have taken a 2-0 lead with 3:13 to go in the first. Was a backhander from Newman. I think that was Deffenbaugh's goal. It looked to me like it went off of Deffenbaugh and in. So the Rampage in an early 2-0 hole. Here is Colin Sullivan, left wing side of the Rampage zone. Around the back of the net. Backhands it up to the right point. Danny Leby shot. Stopped. Oh, and the rebound hopping away from number 98. Again, I think that's Sam Halloran. I'm going to have to check during the break between periods. Here's Brennan Tellez. Passing it up the far side to center. Oh, it goes through everybody, and it ends up going for an icing. Mike Jones calling out to Harry Seegers, trying to get him to break, but he waited too long. 2:24 to go in the first. 2-0 Father Ryan. Draw is to the left of Wilson. One by the Rampage. They bring it out to center. Here's William Haynes. Passing off. Harry Seegers' shot. I think it was deflected off the stick of Libby and went past the net to Fonsbeck's left. Now Seegers again. Behind the net. Putting it in front. And unable to get a stick on it was Kelvin McClendon. Back the other way come the Irish. Gage Hart into the Rutherford zone. Passes off. Number 97 in front of shot. Blockered away by Wilson. Now Hart again out on the far side. Takes a bump and loses the puck. Here's Brendan Tellez carrying it through center. Oh, but he left it behind right when he entered the Father Ryan zone. Irish take it back. It's back in the Rampage end. Cleared out up the near side by Logan Wolf. Now Gage Hart brings it back into the Rampage zone. Passes over to Curtis Newman. Newman sends it behind the net. Now number 97 with it on the left wing side. Newman again, putting it out in front for Gage Hart. Oh, but went between his skates. Logan Wolf almost turned it over right in front of his own net. He gathers it back in and clears it through center back into the Father Ryan zone. Brendan Malloy is going to catch up to it. Passes over to the near side. It's sliding through center back into the Rampage end. Icing waved off. Cody Jones with it. Last minute of the first. Puck passed up the far side. It's at center. Rampage with it. Josh Wolf. Drops it back inside his own zone. Cody Jones passing it back up the near side to Miles Thompson. And correction, that's Kyle Wolf out there, not Josh. Puck back in the Father Ryan zone. Irish controlling, though. Puck past head. Emma Causey, she takes a hit from Lincoln Galler right at center. Last 30 seconds of the period. Now the puck back in the Rampage zone. Kyle Wolf with it. Passes over Lincoln Galler. Tries to go across to Miles Thompson. Puck went off the near side boards. It's back in the Father Ryan zone. Kyle Wolf with it on the right wing side. He's at the end boards. Comes around to the left wing. Now he goes behind the net again. And loses the puck. Time's going to run out on the first. 2 goals in the first for the Irish. And they lead the Rampage 2-0 after 1 in the second Hine Cup Winners Bracket semifinal. I'm going to go check on those numbers for the Irish. Okay, so that is Hudson Laux wearing number 98 for the or number 97 for the Irish. He transferred from James Lawson to Father Ryan in December. So I was calling a completely different name the last 2 Hendersonville games I did. At Sam Halloran wearing number 98. Ugh. Second period underway. Zach Fonsbeck still in goal for Father Ryan. Jackson Wilson still in goal for the Rampage. For this second period, Father Ryan are carrying the puck my left to right. Rutherford from my right to left. Here is Sam Halloran bringing the puck back into the Rampage zone. Backhands it over to the left wing boards, and Colin Sullivan who decides to drop it down low. And Dylan Welch crossing the red line and dumping the puck back into the Father Ryan zone. Put out in front. Dylan Welch, a one-timer stopped by Zach Fonsbeck. Now here's Halloran at center having the puck knocked away. And puck was brought back into the Rampage zone, and a shot from the left wing boards, and Curtis Newman stopped and held on to by Jackson Wilson. And that takes the first 55 seconds off the clock. 13:05 to go in the second. 2-0 Father Ryan. Draw to the right of Wilson. Draw one by the Rampage. Big battle for the puck on the far boards. And there's a shot from the left wing circle. I think it was Gage Hart. I think it went off, just deflected off of Wilson. Rampage having trouble trying to get the puck out. Hudson Laux holds it in. Backhands it over to the near side. Passed up to the right point. Danny Libby's shot blocked. Kelvin McClendon, can he clear it out? No, he cannot. It comes out to the middle of the ice, and it's brought out to center by Logan Wolf. Here's Will Haynes. Takes a bump, but still gets the puck into the Father Ryan zone, but it's poked out immediately by Gage Hart. Now Holt Thompson dumps it back in, down the near side. Oh, it went into the Father Ryan bench, I think. $12:20 to go in the second, 2-0 Father Ryan. Here's Hudson Laux, right wing side of the Rampage zone. Fires it past the net. It's out on the far boards, cleared out by William Haynes. Puck sliding through center, back into the Father Ryan zone. Danny Libby tracks it down. Banks it off the near boards. Out at center with it is Josh Wolf. Now the puck ends up back in the Rampage zone, tracked down by Logan Wolf. Stops behind his own net. Passes to the far side, which is to his right. And Harry Seegers could not get the puck out. Michael Jaskowski has it poked away. Seegers carries it out to center. Gets knocked into the boards. Puck sliding into the right wing corner of the Father Ryan zone. Thomas McTasney backhanding it around to the near side. Noah Deffenbaugh trying to clear it out. Held in William Haynes. Here's Seegers trying to go to the slot. Could not get around Jaskowski. Kyle Wolf jumps in, has the puck. Passes out to little brother Logan at the left point. Logan takes a shot. It's over the net from above the top of the left circle. Held into the right point, and a shot from Kyle Wolf goes off a stick. Correction, that's not Kyle. That's Josh. All three Wolf brothers out on the ice. Josh Wolf with a shot that's deflected, and now Michael Jaskowski gets the puck out to center, but he didn't know where it was. It was poked away from him. Back in the Rampage zone, Josh Wolf passing it in front. Logan Wolf now. Went around the back of his own net just to break free, and now he's skating through center back into the Father Ryan zone on the right wing side. Past the defender, but he could not get around Curtis Newman. Now here's Logan Wolf. Oh, sending it through the top of the crease from the right wing boards. Now it's behind the net, Josh Wolf. Back to Kyle in the left wing corner. Comes out to the left wing side. Puck knocked away, and Noah Deffenbaugh carrying it through center. And now Brendan Malloy is going to dump it back into the Rampage zone. Puck coming around to the far side. And it's sent past the net from the slot, I think, by Brendan Malloy, and now it's out at center. Lincoln Galler brings it into the Father Ryan zone, but he's double-teamed, and as the puck taken away and cleared out, but there's going to be a penalty, I think, against Curtis Newman. It was Newman and Parker Causey who double-teamed Galler and got the puck off him, but one of them did something. It's got the referee's arm in the air. Here is Eddie Mays back into the Father Ryan zone. Has to go past the net. Now Mays in the right wing corner. Has the puck taken away by Sam Halloran, who's playing it. And that brings about the whistle. And it's Parker Causey who's going to go off. Some type of stick foul. Hooking. So Rampage getting their first full 2-minute power play of the game. With 8:53 to go in the second, they're trailing 2-0. They had a brief, I think it was 28-second power play. No, they had a brief power play. No, wait a minute. They have not had a power play yet. Yeah, they've not had a power play yet. This is their first one. Confused because we had a 4-on-3 in the first period at one point. But when the 4-on-3 expired, it went to a 4-on-4, and then Father Ryan player came out, and they were on the 5-on-4. Here's Tucker Wilhelm. Passing up to the right point, Brendan Tellez. Tellez taking a shot, gloved and held onto by Fonsbeck. Draw is to the left of Fonsbeck, won by Rutherford. Puck sent down low. Here's Will Haynes behind the net. Passing up the right wing side of the right point, and Tellez across to Eddie Mays. Mays has to go off his stick. He gathers it back in the left circle. Sends it around the wall to the far side. Can Tellez keep it alive? No! Off his stick and out. He dumps it back in, even though everybody had to get back on side. Brendan Malloy trying to clear it out, held in by Tellez at the right point. Takes a shot. I think it was blocked. I don't think it ever got to Fonsbeck. And now here is Colin Sullivan, left wing side of the Rampage zone, taking a shot. It was blocked. Under a minute left in the power play for Rutherford. Cleared out by the Rampage, but taken back at center by Sullivan. Sullivan drops it back in his own zone. Curtis Newman whips it the other way. Wilson sends it over to the left wing corner. Tellez passes up Eddie Mays. Now here's William Haynes, right wing side of the Father Ryan zone. The puck poked away and cleared out. Here's Brendan Tellez. Back to Wilhelm. Now Mays, right circle of the Father Ryan zone. Stops. Passes out Dylan Welch. Back to Mays, who's up along the right wing boards. To the slot. William Haynes had to go off his stick into the left wing corner. Dylan Welch with it now. 15 seconds left in the power play for the Rampage. Welch passing it back over to the far side. And Mays now back to Tellez. Back to Mays. Mays moving inside the right circle. Try to go across. It went into the skates of Hudson Laux. And now here is Gage Hart back in the Rampage zone. Passes across to Laux, whose backhander goes wide. Actually, no, it went off of Wilson. They're giving him a save on that. Penalty time against Father Ryan is up. They're back at even strength. Puck in the slot. Here's a shot from Tucker Wilhelm, turned away by Fonsbeck. Now Gage Hart has a breakaway down the Rampage slot. A shot, score. There's a battle for the puck right at the Rampage blue line, and Hart wins it. Carries it down the slot and fires it in past the blocker of Wilson. And it is 3-0 Father Ryan with 6:20 to go in the second. Draw one by the Rampage. Puck sent into the Father Ryan zone. It's out on the far side. Cleared out by Thomas McTasney. It's back in the Rampage end. Up. And it was cleared out, but intercepted by Holt Thompson, but brought back in with Colin Sullivan halfway in the zone, or halfway down the zone, trying to get out. Draw's going to be on the dot in front of the Irish bench. One by Father Ryan. Puck dumped into the Rampage zone. It's out on the far side. Now Josh Wolf. Trying to clear it out. He does. Now Kelvin McClendon, left wing side of the Father Ryan zone. Taking a shot. Gloved and held onto by Fonsbeck. 5:34 to go in the second. 3-0 Father Ryan. Draw is going to be to Fonsbeck's right. Draw one by the Rampage. Josh Wolf just kept it alive at the left point. Now the puck in the left wing corner. Here's Eddie Mays behind the net. Trying to put it out in front. It's intercepted. Noah Deffenbaugh carries it out. Passes it over to, I think, Gavin Thornburg, who dumps it back in the Rampage zone. Now it's cleared out, and now here is Tucker Wilhelm in the Father Ryan zone. Could not get around Brendan Malloy, who knocked the puck off him. Cleared out by the Irish. Steffenbaugh at center, left it behind him. Wilhelm could not hack it back into the Father Ryan zone. Irish controlling it in their end. Now Curtis Newman brings it out on the far side. Knocked into the boards. Puck sent back into the Father Ryan zone. Cleared right out. Michael Jaskoski, right wing side of the Rampage end. Tried to center it. Went off some skates and above the net. Now it's in the left wing corner. Kelvin McClendon out at center with it for the Rampage. Brings it back into the Father Ryan zone on the left wing side. Drops it back. Eddie Mays couldn't get control of it. And then he intercepts a drop back pass from, or a clearing attempt from Michael Jaskoski. Took a shot that hit some skates and went across the front of the net into the right wing corner. Now a shot from the right wing boards, and Nick Hansen goes over the net. And the puck iced by the Irish. 3:57 to go in the first and in the second. Father Ryan are up 3-0. Draw's going to be to Fonsbeck's left. One with the Rampage. Harry Seegers a shot in the top of the right circle, turned away by Fonsbeck. Now, Kelvin McClendon had the puck taken away down low. Here is Gage Hart through center. Back into the Rampage zone, and the puck taken away. And the Rampage clear it out. Danny Libby dumps it back in. Now here's Hudson Laux from the bottom of the left circle in the Rampage zone, taking a shot that was turned away by Jackson Wilson. Thomas McTastney at the left point, firing it around the wall. Went off the stick of Holt Thompson, comes out to the near side. Brought out to center by William Haynes. Passes across to the right wing side of the Father Ryan zone. Harry Seegers trying to drop it back. Nobody in a white sweater's there, so Holt Thompson will clear it out. And is it going to go for an icing? No, they wave it off. It slowed way down before it got to the goal line. Puck comes out in front. Now it's out on the near side. And there's a one-timer score! Parker Causey passed it across to Colin Sullivan, who one-times it into the back of the net from the left circle. And it is 4-0 Father Ryan with 2:37 to go in the second. And this is a far different game from the September meeting. Father Ryan got a couple of lucky goals in the first, but their goals here in the second have been well earned. Draw one by the Irish. Colin Sullivan, right wing side of the Rampage zone, shoots it past the net to the left of Wilson. Now the puck back in the Father Ryan zone, coming around to the near side. Sullivan backhands it ahead to Curtis Newman. Newman sends it back deep into the right wing corner of the Rampage zone. Puck out on the near side, cleared out by the Rampage. Brendan Malloy passing to the far side of his own zone, and Curtis Newman. Ahead to Colin Sullivan. Now the puck is back in the Rampage zone. Now Sullivan from center brings it back into the Rampage zone. Takes a shot in the bottom of the right circle, turned away by Wilson. Oh, and Lincoln Galler carries the puck to center. Tried to bank it off the near boards. He ends up firing it into the Father Ryan bench. 87 seconds to go in the second. 4-0, the Irish leading Rutherford. Again, the winner of this game goes to the winner's bracket final next Thursday night to take on Station Camp. Loser will play Centennial next Wednesday in a loser's bracket quarterfinal. Draws to the left of Wilson. Here's Tucker Wilhelm bringing the puck into the Father Ryan zone on the right wing side. Gets off a shot that's turned away by Fonsbeck. Dylan Welch was right there at the net, but the rebound didn't come his way. Now Eddie Mays with a steal inside the zone, trying to pass it out in front. Wilhelm a shot turned away by Fonsbeck. Last minute of the second. Here is Mays behind the net. Came out to the right wing side, tried to center. It went off a Father Ryan stick up in the air to the boards. Here's Welch sending it up to the left point. Held in Brendan Tellez, sends it back down low. Welch. Now Wilhelm backhanding it in front, swatted away by Eddie May, or swatted away by Brendan Malloy. Now a pass to the slot goes behind Wilhelm. Now Tellez down low. Passing out to the far side. Held in by Nick Hansen, under 30 seconds left the period. Hansen behind the net. Comes out to the left wing. Oh, tried to pass it over to Welch at the top of the right circle. Went off his stick, through his legs, and out of the zone. Puck sent back into the Father Ryan end. Curtis Newman's going to get to it. Backhands it off the near glass and out. Puck sent back into the Father Ryan zone. Newman again clears it out. Now Tellez inside his own zone, passing it off. And that is it for the second period. Gage Hart and Colin Sullivan with the goals for the Irish. And they are now 14 minutes away from meeting Station Camp next Thursday night in the Hine Cup Winners Bracket Final, as they are leading the Rampage 2-0 after 2 in this second Hine Cup Winners Bracket semifinal. Ready to go with the third period. Jackson Wilson still in goal for the Rampage. Zach Fonsbeck still in goal for Father Ryan. For this third period, Rampage will carry the puck from my left to right, Father Ryan from my right to left. The Rampage can come back, tie it up, and we, in the third period tied, we go to a 5-minute 3-on-3 sudden death overtime, and if that doesn't solve it, a shootout. But the way things are going, it looks like it's going to be Father Ryan playing Station Camp next Thursday night. Hudson Laux, a shot from the top of the right circle that goes off the post to the right of Wilson. Oh, man, the Irish almost made it 5-0 just seconds into this third. Here's Logan Wolf bringing the puck back into the Father Ryan zone. Shot calmly gloved and held on to by Fonsbeck. Draw is going to be to Fonsbeck's right. Won by the Rampage. Shot from Logan Wolf, stopped by Fonsbeck, and Tucker Wilhelm couldn't get the rebound. And then another shot from the left wing boards, gloved and held on to by Fonsbeck. Not sure who that was from. 13:15 to go in regulation. 4-0 Father Ryan. Draws to Fonsbeck's right. Draw one by Father Ryan. They get it out to center. Now Tucker Wilhelm. Ahead to Eddie Mays. Back inside the Father Ryan zone. Pass. Trying to get it back to Wilhelm. It was stolen and carried out by Colin Sullivan, who crosses the red line and dumps it back into the Rampage zone. Puck out on the near side. Here's Eddie Mays. Out to center. Mays brings it back into the Father Ryan zone on the right wing side, waiting for help. Passes in front, and Will Haynes went to the front of the net. And I don't think he got the shot off. Now he's got it on the left wing side. Centering pass off a stick and off of Fonsbeck. He's got it covered. It's off of Josh Wolf. 12:23 to go in regulation. 4-0 Father Ryan. Draw is going to be to the right of Fonsbeck. Well, Rampage won the draw. The Irish come up with it and clear it out. Here's Gage Hart into the Rampage zone. Taps the puck over to Hudson Laux. Laux has it stolen by Will Haynes, who carries it to center. Haynes, right wing side of the Father Ryan zone. Backhands it in front, but was deflected away from Kelvin McClendon, who was in front of the net. And Holt Thompson ends up icing the puck, trying to pass it ahead to Hart. He was just behind the red line when he passed it off. Draw is going to be to Fonsbeck's right. Draw was won by the Rampage. Puck went out to center. Went back in the zone, but a couple of Rampage players had to get back on side. Now Gage Hart from center brings it back into the Rampage zone. Oh, the puck went back into the Father Ryan zone, and the Rampage had a couple of players that had to get back on side. Gage Hart brought the puck back into the Rampage zone. Is it taken away? Here's Kelvin McClendon out at center. Lost it. Now McClendon, oh, we got a Father Ryan player slow to get up. That's Danny Libby as McClendon takes a shot from the left circle that misses the net to the left of Fonsbeck. And then Libby knocks down Harry Seegers from behind. He's going to go to the box for that. And they're going to call Libby for cross-checking. So the Rampage back to the power play, down 4-0 with 11:04 to go in regulation. They're going to have to pick things up here. They're going to have to score in this power play. They're going to have to score on it early. Draw is going to be to Fonsbeck's left. Won by the Rampage, but the puck goes out to center. Eddie Mays has to track it down. And now Mays brings it back into the Father Ryan zone on the left wing side. Around the back of the net. Passes up to the right point, Brennan Tellez. Passes back down low, Mays. Mays with a shot, stopped and held on to by Fonsbeck. Squeezing it between his legs at his left-hand post. Mays shooting that from the right half wall. Draw is going to be to Fonsbeck's left. Here's Tucker Wilhelm with a shot in the left circle. Turned away by Fonsbeck. Puck put out in front. Dylan Welch, they score! Welch with a shot that was stopped by Fonsbeck. And it looks to me like it was William Haynes who knocked in the rebound, and the Rampage finally get on the board on a power play goal, and it's 4-1 Father Ryan with 10:31 to go in regulation. Draw one by the Irish. They send it into the Rampage zone, but the Rampage cleared out. And Miles Thompson had the puck in his stick when he crossed the Father Ryan blue line, but left it behind, and the Irish able to clear it out. Lincoln Galler brings it back into the left wing side. Now from the right wing side, Miles Thompson, a shot blocked by the stick, I think, of Curtis Newman. Puck's out at center. Here's Tellez. Keeping it away from Colin Sullivan, who takes it away. Sullivan, right wing side of the Rampage zone. Tellez takes it away from Sullivan. Puck out on the far boards. Here's Galler trying to clear it out. It's pushed off the puck by Parker Causey. Brought out to center by Kyle Wolf. Now here is Miles Thompson. Sending it back up the near side into the Father Ryan zone. Puck put out in front. Nobody in a white sweater there, but Kyle Wolf steals it away from Parker Causey and got him a shot that was blocked. Now at center with it is Sullivan. Sullivan back into the Rampage zone. Takes a shot. Looked like it may have gone, just grazed off the glove of Wilson and over the net. Yep, and they're putting it up as a shot. Here's Kyle Wolf. Back into the Father Ryan zone. Puck poked off his stick. Shot from Lincoln Galler right behind. Went off a skate and past the net. And the Irish are going to end up icing the puck. With 9 minutes to go in regulation, they're up 4-1. Draw to the left of Fonsbeck. Big battle for the puck. Rampage come up with it up. Pass to the left point or right point, and Cody Jones went off an Irish stick. And here's Hudson Laux back into the Rampage zone, but coming in from behind to poke the puck away was Josh Wolf. It was Laux who broke up that pass attempt to Jones, then caught up to the puck at center and looked like he was going to go to the front of the net until Wolf came in and knocked the puck away. Now the puck is back in the Rampage zone in the right wing corner. Gage Hart behind the net. Coming out to the near side, Hudson Laux with it. Takes a shot, stopped and held on to by Wilson. Laux shooting from just inside the top of the left circle. 8:19 to go in regulation, still 4-1 Father Ryan. Draw is going to be to the right of Wilson. Rutherford win the draw, but they turn it over behind their own net. That's out on the far side. Harry Seegers tried to clear, held in at the right point. Danny Libby, a shot. Gloved and held on to by Wilson. Draw is going to be to the left of Wilson. One by the Rampage. Josh Wolf. Behind his own net. Trying to pass it up the near side. Went off the stick of Holt Thompson. Drops it back behind the net. Dylan Welch gets there. He beats Hudson Laux to it. Banks it off the near boards to Eddie Mays. Mays wanted to carry it out to center. He got double teamed and the puck knocked away. He has to go back and get it. Passes up the near side. Dylan Welch out at center. Welch waiting. Drops it back inside his own zone for Logan Wolf. Wolf passes up the far side. Mays right at the Father Ryan blue line. Hands it off. Wilhelm going down the left wing side. Pass to the slot. And unable to hang on to it in the slot was Welch. Back the other way come the Irish. Here is Gage Hart. Had the puck poked away right when he was going down the slot to the Rampage net. And now Eddie Mays is going to bring it out to center. Mays back into the Father Ryan zone on the left wing side. Stops and waits. Moves into the left circle. Pass across. Is a shot from Welch. Misses the net to the left of Fonsbeck. Oh, and Tellez tried to go back across. No, sorry, it was Josh Wolf tried to go back across to Welch, waiting near the left-hand side of the net, but the puck went off his stick and ended up in the right wing corner. Now the puck out on the far side. Welch again, flicking it down low. It's behind the net. Brendan Malloy controlling for the Irish. Sends it out to center, but Logan Wolf intercepts, brings it right back in. Sorry, Logan Wolf. Brought it right back in, had it taken away and cleared out. Josh Wolf with it now, bringing it out of his own zone. Josh Wolf back into the Father Ryan zone, and the puck poked away in the slot. Puck taken away and cleared down ice by Father Ryan. Here's Kyle Wolf, left wing side of the Father Ryan zone with a shot that's gloved and held on to by Fonsbeck. 6:02 to go in regulation, still 4-1 Father Ryan. Draws to the right of Fonsbeck. Won by the Rampage. Passed out to the slot. Here's Tellez. Backhander stopped by Fonsbeck. He's got it covered. Tellez shooting from the right circle. Fonsbeck playing like his old self in this one. Playing like the Fonsbeck we knew from last season. Draw was to his left. Rampage with it. And the Irish take it and bring it out to center. Danny Libby back into the Rampage zone on the right wing side with a shot from the bottom of the right circle that's stopped by Wilson. Puck put out in front, and Colin Sullivan couldn't keep it on his stick. He would have been all alone going to the front of the net, too. Now he has it again, comes around to the left wing side. His shot went across the front of the net. Puck held in at the right point. Here's Sam Halloran. High slot, a shot off his stick to the left wing corner glass. Parker Causey puts it out in front. Sullivan a shot, score. Sullivan with a shot that goes underneath the left leg of Wilson into the back of the net. That's Sullivan's second goal of the game. It's 5-1 Father Ryan with 4:58 to go in regulation. And I think at this point, you can write them into the next slot in pen. Here's Hudson Lauk, shot from the top of the left circle, stopped and held on to by Wilson. That was about near his throat. And even Mike Jones having to ask if he's all right. Draws to Wilson's right. Won by the Irish. Hudson Lauk's past the slot, went past Gage Hart. Now Harry Seegers dumps the puck back into the Father Ryan zone. It's behind the net. Now it's out at center. Sent back into the Father Ryan zone down the left wing boards. Harry Seegers the fourth behind the net. Trying to backhand it out in front. It's intercepted, but then Seegers takes it back. Puck taken away by the Irish and cleared out again. Dumped back into the Father Ryan zone. The Rampage had to get back on side. Oh, it cleared out to center. Falling over, trying to get to it was Kelvin McClendon. It actually did go off his stick, but just barely stayed outside the zone. Now here's Hudson Lauk up, had the puck poked off his stick, but just held in atop the blue line by Curtis Newman, and his shot from the top of the left circle is stopped and held on to by Wilson. 3:41 to go in regulation, 5-1 Father Ryan. Draw one by the Rampage. Logan Wolf clears it out. Right to Thomas McTasney at center. Sends it back into the Rampage zone. Cleared right out by Josh Wolf. Danny Libby offside warning. Gavin Thornburg just barely did not get out of the zone before Libby brought the puck in. Rampage clear it out, so the offside is canceled. Here's Thornburg. Back into the Rampage zone, turning it over to Logan Wolf. Logan Wolf out at center. Back into the Father Ryan zone, offside. Alistair McCarroll went in before Wolf did. 3 minutes exactly to go in regulation, still 5-1. Father Ryan. Draw's going to be on the dot in front of the Father Ryan bench. Ryan won it, but it's turned right over to the Rampage. Dylan Welch, right wing side of the Father Ryan zone. Sending it down into the right wing corner. Puck sent around the boards to the near side. And the Irish clear it out. It's back in the Rampage zone, picked up by Dylan Welch. Sent up the far side. Colin Sullivan with the intercept. Brings it back into the Rampage zone. He's on the left wing. Pass to the slot. Oh, and Sam Halloran tried to go back toward it. Parker Causey, you just watched the puck go right by him. Now Sullivan in the slot. In front. Kicks it to his stick. Has to carry it out wide to get some space. And he goes to the slot, a shot. Score! Looked like it may have gone off the left arm of Wilson into the back of the net, and it's a hat trick for Sullivan. And it's 6-1 Father Ryan with 1:58 to go, and yeah. I think that's all she wrote for this one. It's going to be Ryan and Station Camp next Thursday night in the Preds Cup Winners Bracket Final, where the first place in the February 27th final will be at stake. Puck out at center, Brennan Tellez with it. Now once the final buzzer sounds, I'm going to go ask Noah Deffenbaugh about that second goal, because it looked to me like it went off of him and in. Here's Dylan Welch, right wing side of the Father Ryan zone. Around the back of the net. Now Nick Hansen trying to pass across, went off a stick and out of the zone. Now the puck sent back into the Irish zone, right on goal. Zach Fonsbeck stops it and clears it out. Last minute of this one. And Noah Deffenbaugh brings the puck back into the Rampage zone, left it behind him in the high slot. Dylan Welch comes in. It's cleared out. Now Eddie Mays, left wing side of the Father Ryan zone. A shot turned away by Fonsbeck off his right leg pad. Puck back in the left wing corner. Under 30 seconds to go now. Puck smacked around the boards to the near side. It's held in. Now out of the blue line, just holding it atop the blue line to keep it in the zone was Tellez. Tellez into the left wing corner. Puck taken away, sent around to the near side. Put out in front, a one-timer. Oh, and they score. Tellez had to go off. Tellez had to go off the post to the right of Fonsbeck, landed into the crease. And I think it was knocked in by Tucker Wilhelm. And Mike Jones tells the referee to just let the clock run out. Clock stopped with 3 seconds to go. And the final of this one is going to be 6-2 Father Ryan. And they are going to take on Station Camp Liberty Creek next Thursday night, February 20th, in the Hine Cup Winners Bracket Final. We'll see who they give that. Okay, it is Tucker Wilhelm who gets that last goal. I'm going to go ask Noah. Hold on. Okay, so Noah Deffenbaugh said that on that second goal, the centering pass from Newman pinballed between the legs of Wilson and in. He was right there, so I'll take his word for it. Okay. The goals in this one. The Rampage's goals were scored by Will Haynes and Tucker Wilhelm. For the Irish, a hat trick for Colin Sullivan. And the other goals came from Hudson Laux, Curtis Newman, and Gage Hart. And the player of the game in this one is going to be Colin Sullivan for having a hat trick. Zach Fonsbeck looked like his old self. He made, I want to say, 30 saves on 32 shots. He looked like the Zach Fonsbeck of last year. That's the Zach Fonsbeck we've been waiting for all year. Zach Fonsbeck who stopped just about everything that came his way. Okay, so the winners bracket final for the Hine Cup next week is set. It'll be Father Ryan taking on Station Camp Liberty Creek 1 week from tomorrow night at 8:30 on the North Ring in Antioch. And Centennial will take on Indy. Correction, geez Louise. The Rampage will take on Brentwood next Wednesday over on Rink B here at Centennial in a losers bracket quarterfinal. All right, so Father Ryan beat the Rampage 6-2, and the Irish move on to the winners bracket final next Thursday night to take on Station Camp. Coming up next, it is a Preds Cup losers bracket quarterfinal. The 8 seed, the Outlaws, looking to cause another upset as they take on 3 seed MBA. Coverage of that begins at 8:35. Again, the final score in our first game of the night: Father Ryan 6, the Rutherford Rampage 2. MBA and the Outlaws coming up next.